Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of BeetleBear.com Development Diaries. I'm not really calling it that right now, but we'll say that I am. I really hope this thing is recording. I had to turn the screen resolution down and I can't see my little control up there that stops the recording or not. So let's just hope that it's recording. I was working on this cute little character here in Illustrator. This is from MarySheedy.com. She's my mother. Let's just say she's my mother. Of my girlfriends, so I'm making her a cute little character for a website, along with some logos and stuff like that, but I actually wanted to show you guys the space game, so let's get down to that. Yes, this is very confusing looking. This is just code. You don't have to mind that. We're going to go ahead and kick off the game. Hopefully it's not too big to be running in this small resolution. Actually, it is, because I can't show you guys the stuff that should be within an interstitial screen in the game that shows you your coordinates, what sector you're in, stuff like that. Of course, these are things that you'd have to build into your ship to be able to do. So we're going to go ahead and run that. We've got a little smaller window here, and I'll just explain some of the things that I've done. So last time you checked in, I had speed and X and Y coordinates all done. Really nothing else going on. What I have added is sectors are now contained within a galaxy map. So this is GX and GY. Galaxy maps are 500 by 500, which is a lot when you consider that each sector is 100 million units big. So we have that many sectors that can go in a galaxy, and later on I'll have a universal one that maybe has 5 universes in it or something like that. We're currently in the... Oh, that doesn't let me scroll. That's great. We're currently in the Wit Badesh galaxy, and these other texts over here, I wish I could scroll, but it shows you what the planets are called and where they are. Trying to think if I can get this to output. I suppose not. Anyway, so within each galaxy, 4 planets are generated. Up to 4 planets are generated. We're going to go try and find this... well, I can't actually find the coordinates for these planets, so I'm just going to keep talking until I find a planet. Right now I'm amping up my speed of my ship, and now I'm going to choose a direction. Another thing I've programmed in are diagonal directions, so you can do that by using Q, E, Z, and C, and that'll take you in a diagonal direction. So I'm going to go diagonally this way, and we're just going to hope that there's a planet somewhere in this sector up in this area. So the planets are randomly generated. They can have a random color from red, blue, green, and yellow, or a combination of those 4 colors. I haven't programmed that part in, but I know RGB can be combined to make any color. 4 planets are generated, or up to 4 planets are generated, and the size is random, their location is random. And then, there would be some other attributes that are associated with planets later on, like, what kind of planet is it? Is it a water planet? Is it a mostly dusty planet like Tatooine or something like that? What kind of planet is it? So when the player lands there, I know exactly what kind of terrain generation to run through the terrain generation engine. Eventually, all of these things will be saved on the player's machine in a file, so they can come back to their map whenever they want. Seeing as this is kind of an infinitely long game, and you're going to be able to fly into planets, and fly out of planets, and fly through galaxies, and pretty much just go wherever the hell you want, I think saving would be very beneficial. Later on, we'll have asteroids and other kinds of fun stuff floating around in space for the player to interact with. I had a friend suggest that we have a ghost ship. So you come across a ghost ship, and if it's big enough, maybe you can dock with it. If you have a spacesuit, you can go inside, maybe, oh, here's a planet. Here's a green planet. And I don't know what this planet is called. I need to work on all the heads-up display stuff next to show you like where you are and where your coordinates are and stuff like that, so we don't have these problems with the, just debug output. But we can see this green planet is really big, and it's going down and down and down. So I'm just kind of encompassing the edge of it. Later on, I want to make it so you can orbit with planets, and everything in the game is a square, so, you'd do a square orbit. Oh, we got a planet next to a planet. Look at that. So try and think of the game map as like you're looking down into space. It's not 2-dimensional. It's actually 3-dimensional, but you're looking directly, you have like a set perspective of front. So when you look at it that way, you can tell that this red planet here is in front of the green planet. And for all we know, it's bigger. Maybe the green planet is a subplanet. Who knows? Let's see if there's anything else I can tell you guys. Planets are generated. You can't land on them yet. The things I'm working on next are the menus for interacting with your ship, saving, and then I'll start working on all the fun stuff that happens in space and in planets and stuff like that once I have everything saved. So, yeah, that's it. I don't know if my last video showed you that I could go from sector to sector, but right now you can tell I'm at the 9,000 coordinate on the y-axis, and it goes to 10,000. So once we hit 10,000, we're going to see a cool effect, and I'm going to fly into a new sector called something different, called Wabana. So now I'm in the Wabana sector. It's generated its planets. And once I'm saving this, let's say the player moves back up towards the sector he or she was just in, I want it to load that sector with all the modifications they've made to the sector in there. And we can see that's not happening right now because it just generated a brand new sector, which is cool. I mean, you know, there's nothing really going on in the game that would break that immersion yet, but saving is very important. And then when it comes to the planets and stuff, we just need to keep track of what the planets are, what they're called, and what sector they're in. And then when we do the code to actually land on a planet, we just pull up that planet's record from a save file, unless it needs to be generated. Okay, so that's about it. Nothing else to cover. I need to get some... I've been trying to contact C418 to see if maybe he wants to do some music for this game, but I don't think he sees my Twitter posts. But I'll keep Twittering and social mediaing and Facebooking and all those other ing things. And yeah, next devlog, hopefully I'm landing on planets and showing you some of that stuff and showing you some random encounters in space and other things. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later.